This is a video of the now famous eagles of Sidney. Here's little Breeze sitting in a tree near the nest. She's been out flying. She's flown for a couple of days now. Seems really good at it. Here she is way up high in the thermals, about a mile high, with Mum and Pup fly with the babies to keep track of them when they first start flying. It's quite interesting. One will be chasing one, the other one will be chasing a different one. But they're good parents. They really look after them and keep an eye on them. It was a beautiful warm day with a fairly good wind, and she got up high in the thermals and the wind caught her and she flew round and round, bigger and bigger circles, and then she went out of sight to the north and I lost track of her. But she did come back, but it was certainly beautiful to watch. She's such a great flyer. Here's Pa on a power dive, and here's a picture of the nest, and if you look in the right hand tree to the nest, you'll see Breeze sitting up near the top resting. She'd just flown and she was having a bit of a rest, and Mum was in the top of the tree watching her. Mum is very attentive. She doesn't lose sight of the little guys at all. Pa bringing in some food. He's certainly a good provider. Away he goes. And here's little Breeze coming into the nest. She flies in so nicely. And the second set here is shot in slow motion, so you can have a look at her flight pattern. The babies seem to exercise. And here's Breeze in slow motion. They're building up the strength of their wings as well as their courage so they can get ready to fledge. It's quite a feat for them to do that. They always come back to the nest for a week or two, depending how adventuresome they are. While they're in the nest, they get their food. Plus, they always exercise their wings and work at it. Even although they're able to fly, they still practice their wing flapping in the nest. It's quite nice to watch. Their wings are so huge. The nest is in an old fir tree, 95 feet high. This is the second year. The old nest is in an oak tree, 300 years old. They used that for a couple of years, and then they decided to build a new nest. So they seem quite happy with this one, and they use the oak tree in the summer as a feeding platform because it has shade and it's much nicer and cooler in the hot sun. Once the young birds have fledged, they don't sleep in the nest anymore and they don't lay down. Once they hit the airways and learn how to fly, they always roost on a branch. It's more comfortable for them and it gives them an advantage. If prey come or some danger comes, they're at the ready to escape or attack, whichever they have to do. Well, there goes Ma out on the branch. She's had her feeding time with the little guys. Although they can feed her themselves, she still feeds them. She's quite a consistent and caring mother. One of the best probably in Eagle Land. It will certainly be interesting when all three of them hit the airwaves together. The parents are quite frantic keeping track of them. And at the end of the day, they look like they're pretty well beat, because the little birds can sure cover some territory. Little bird called Tiny was picked on without mercy for the first few weeks of his life in the nest, but now he's the terror of the nest. He's the first in to grab the food from the parents, and he even steals it away from the bigger birds, and they don't seem to want to take him on anymore. So their idea of sibling rivalry didn't really pay off in the long run. So I think he's going to be a real survivor. He has Pa's genes. And Pa's one of the best flyers I've seen as far as eagles go. Plus he's a good hunter. I've seen him sit in a tree 80, 90 feet up on the beach and half a mile out. You'll see the seagulls attacking the fish, and he'll fly out there and he'll grab that fish. You see seagulls head off. That was sure good singing by Ma. She's really happy when food comes to town. She'll sing quite a few songs. That was a shot going from the new nest to the old nest. It's about 300 yards between them. They're both in the enclosed field, very secure. So they're going to probably use this old nest as a feeding station during the hot summer days, which are upon us now. I hope you enjoyed that. Here's the little bird.